What's up everyone, welcome to another video. I got some big news today. Your boy Raz is officially 35 years old. Let's go baby. Check out this cup which I got from one of my friends. Check out this picture. Very interesting choice of picture. Yeah, but the message is very nice. So yeah guys, we are officially 35, feeling good, feeling strong. And yeah, let's celebrate this with a great session. I'm gonna have my pre-workout drink in my new cup. We're gonna do some back today. Are you ready? Let's do this. Cheers. Okay, time to start our back session. So as I got used you guys in the other videos, I basically started with a activation exercise, and primarily that consists of some pullovers. I can do sometimes with the dumbbell, or sometimes I do it with the machine, but most of the time I actually use the dumbbell. I just feel like it's a bit more of like a natural movement. So I'm going to do 3 sets, progressively getting like heavier and heavier. And really trying to activate the lats and making sure they are firing up properly. I'm basically one of those people who are not very gifted in the back department. So for me, in order to make sure that my back develops properly and other muscle groups don't get in the way, I really have to make sure that my back is activated. You know, some people will just do a pull-up or they will just touch the weight and that back will straight away activate or rise with me, and the other way around. So after a couple of trial and errors, yeah, basically I managed to find out this is one of them, doing some isolation exercises. And when it comes to isolating the back, there's not many exercises which you can do. Pullovers is one of them, or the straight arm pullover on the cables as well can be done. But yeah, there's not many options. So I'm gonna do a couple of sets of this, and then we're gonna start with my favorite exercise, which is the bend over row. So even when I'm here in this position, I'm trying to make sure that my lats are doing the work. I'm not engaging my triceps. I'm not trying to completely fatigue the muscles. I'm just trying to get some blood into the muscle, make my muscle connection a little bit sharper, and that will ensure that I isolate the muscles better in the upcoming exercises. I don't always do this, but sometimes I feel it that I need it more than other times. For example, for some reason in the colder days I find it much harder to connect with some muscles, and today is a cold day, even if it's almost May, but it is what it is. We live in the UK, we gotta live with that. So just gotta make sure that, you know, even before I'm showing you these videos, but even before that I took my time and I really warmed up properly and done some warm-up routines, which I do have them on my YouTube channel. So if you don't know how to warm up properly, make sure you look them up. And yeah, it will be the last set, and then we'll do the main exercises. I'm gonna turn around, face the other way, just show you a little bit of a different angle. So normally I don't count the sets only until I get to 100 kilograms. Then that will be my first working set. I try not to use any additional help like wrist straps. And after that, 120, that's when I add a little bit of help like the wrist straps, because I can't really hold it for the amount of reps which I want. But yeah, it will be an intermediary set, then 100, and let's see where we are standing today. Even to this day, it really amazes me that some people will just try this exercise and they are so good at it. They can get up in weight so fast. Whereas for me in the beginning, I remember 50 kg felt so freaking heavy. I was like struggling so much. But it just takes time and thousands of reps in order to get good at it. But today I feel pretty comfortable with 100 kilograms, 110, 120. After that I start to, struggle a little bit. My max, I would say it was 160 kilograms, but even then it was quite a struggle to do that, and I'm pretty sure that those reps were not the cleanest, but hey, I tried my best. So I'm gonna do our first set, 100 kilograms. Still I want to make sure that the reps are, proper, good, very good form. Try not to jerk, try not to use any additional muscles. Try to really focus on squeezing the muscles, stretching the muscles, because let's face it, otherwise you just end up working your arms, your forearms take over, and there's no activation in the back. So first and foremost is form. Make sure that is perfect, and then focus on getting the weight heavier and heavier. So 100 kilograms. Let's do this. Alright guys, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I was doing the bend over rows, and I don't know, I'm pretty sure it's because this weather is like so cold and it's so wet. It just makes my body and my joints feel a little bit more stiff, and I'm pretty sure, I know a lot of my other clients got the same issue, and just by doing the bend over rows, I didn't feel like I have the right flexibility, even though I took a good amount of time to warm up. So I started to feel it a bit in my lower back when I was doing the 100 kilos, and it just didn't feel right, so I just put it away, and I'm going to play it safe today. So I just want to explain to you and make sure that you understand your body. It's not that you have to do this exercise if it doesn't feel right, if it's going to injure you, if you don't feel it, or if you feel too tight. You are allowed to listen to your body and basically change the exercise to a different one which is going to benefit you more. So instead of doing that one, I'm just going to do the safer version. I'm going to do the one arm on the low row. So yeah, let's do this. Make sure you activate your lats. So how I do it, I basically position myself in such a way that before I just pull it, I activate the lat. So I retract the shoulders a little bit, and now my lat is engaged. So now I'm in a better position to activate and work on my lat. I really do like this exercise because it gives you another layer of control compared to a different type of a stretch and a squeeze, because the tension is constant, on the muscle, compared to, let's say, for example, one arm row with the dumbbells. They are really, really good as well. But this one that feels more isolated, if you know what I mean. The other one feels really good as well, and you probably end up using, more muscle. Because you have to stabilize, but with this one it's so much easier. So if you're having issues with feeling your lats, this is a good way to isolate them basically. The thing with back is you just gotta challenge it from multiple angles, and that's how you're basically gonna have a complete back, because you have to think about your outer lats and your middle lats and your inner lats and your lower lats. You gotta get that V shape properly. You gotta make sure your lower back is not too shallow. So that's why we're going to try to hit as many angles as possible. One of them being one arm row on the diagonal, and then gonna do more straight arm pullovers with cable. So that will be a good combination. Gonna be kneeling down, and kind of in the same fashion, you want to stretch pull and twist. And then without any break, straight away into the pullovers. Be honest with you, this one is not really good machine. It doesn't allow you to stretch properly, so I'll have to revert back to this one. So we can do it properly. Just didn't have enough range, so I can give the proper stretch and a proper squeeze, like I'm doing now. So I don't know if you noticed, but today I'm doing quite a few rows, and yes, I want to do that just because I'm focusing primarily on bringing up the thickness in my back for this session. Oftentimes you see me in the other videos doing quite a few pull-ups, like 10 sets of 10 and diverging pull-downs. But today, just going to focus on hitting the back from rowing standpoint, but trying to incorporate as many angles as possible. So that's why we are here on this machine, because we're going to do this grip. We're going to use both arms at the same time, and then we're going to go a bit on the upper back. So 10 reps, and then straight away lower the weight, and I'm going to do the upper back. I'm going to use these handles, thumbs over, elbows up. So we're going to finish up the routine with a bit of lower back, and I want you guys to tell me, honest, how many times during your back sessions you just neglected the lower back. Well, like many people, including myself, a lot. But you know, you just have to really be careful, because then your lower back will become one of your weak links. Even though you think like, oh, I'm doing all these other bits and pieces, and my lower back will get strong. But well, sometimes it's good if you manage to just isolate it, you know, train it with different angles. On this machine, Superman, add some weight at different angles. So today I'm just going to use my body weight, and I'm going to do it in 3 ways. So 7 with the hands like this, 7 with the hands like this, and 7 with the hands forward. And it goes just like that. So what this does, every time you change the position, it just makes it harder, because you just put a little bit more weight which is further away from the body, and just makes it more difficult. Simple as that. Alright guys, so for the last exercise we're going to do a little bit more lower back, and we're going to finish up with some Superman. So generally I tend to do sets of 1 minute, and just going to show you how I do it to get the most out of it. So just going to keep your feet up, squeeze your glutes, feet together, hands forward, and just hold this position. You don't have to arch like a banana, just keep this contraction. Yeah, you might find it hard in the beginning, but it's normal. Even if you start like shaking, understand that it's quite normal, especially if you haven't done it before. It's just the body telling you that, hey, I'm using some muscle fibers which I haven't really used before, and it's a good sign, because it just helps you to recruit more muscle fibers. More muscle fibers unlocked, better gains, right? And after every single minute, when you have a break in between sets, I like to do this stretch. So first I go into the child's pose, and then I go a bit more into dynamic stretch. The cat and the camel. Job done. I had a really good session. Far back is feeling pumped, and here's what we've managed to do today. So yeah guys, thank you so much for being another year with me on my journey. One simple birthday wish I have, and I hope you guys can manage to help me fulfill it. So basically I have some little milestones from YouTube, and I have to get to 3,000 hours as the first milestone. Already at 2,100, so I need more, like 900 hours, and then second milestone will be 4,000 hours, so we are halfway there. Guys, if you can watch the video few seconds more than normally watch, it would mean a lot, would really help the channel. But I appreciate your support just by clicking the video, giving a like, commenting. Everything helps out. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Please smash the like button, subscribe if you already haven't, and I shall see you in the next video. Ciao ciao.